Hey, it's Big Boy here coming at you with another episode of Haste. Alright, hopefully I had a great, satisfying Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you all who watch now, all who watch later, all who watched in the past. It was pretty decent for me. I actually think I cooked one mean pumpkin pie, marshmallow, vanilla, a little bit of secret seasoning, but it turned out pretty well. I took some hints from a sweet potato recipe and applied the pumpkin and it worked out. So that's cool. For me, Thanksgiving is a lot about, I know, it's about family and friends and whatever. Not that it's a bad thing. I just personally like the cooking, like the experimenting cooking type thing. I like making it like a taste test. So, yeah, my Thanksgivings are going to be sometimes off because I experiment too much, but hey, it turns out good either way. Good morning, gamer. What's going on? As you noticed, some particular people got some promotions. They're now managing moderators. So y'all should have a lot more power now and say on things, so congratulations. The mic is so low. Okay, turn it up a bit. The thing is, I don't want my mic to overpower the game, because I know I can be big mouthed at times. Don't want to ruin the experience. Alright. Enough jibber jabber. I'm going to get into the game here. I'm actually feeling good today. Not saying I don't, but this is a good day to be a good day, it feels like, you know? Let's just see if this game will allow me to have a good day, though. Because lately, I've been getting bodied by this daggone boss. I've been getting bodied by this boss, a particular boss, for a while now. And I am not having it anymore. What? That's number one. Phew. Wait a minute. Why am I so far away? Ow. Oh, that's not it. There it is. Here we go. Revenge! Yeah! Oh, where am I? I threaded the needle, bro! Oh! Oh, almost. Whew. Whew. Ow. This sucks. I hate this map. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even talk. Rest spot, research outpost. What's this? Minus 50 for what? An encounter. Alright, these encounters don't seem to be worth it. It'd be different if it actually was like getting something, but it's not. It sucks. Alright, I'll do that. Into this void fragment. Into this. I can't avoid that. And then so that'll be our path. Tube research. Well, okay, never mind. We're just going in, boys. Alright. So, oh, Whoa. Unless this game picks up, we're gonna put this on hiatus for a little bit. There is another game I want to play, which I want to try my hand in Baladro. I want to get back into some strategy games. So that's gonna be a thing, and I've been hearing some good reviews about it. I'm not really big into poker, but I do like deck building games. So this ought to be interesting. And as far as other new games is concerned, I am looking at Metroid 4, but I'm not gonna be able to get that on release. Too much is happening. Oh, I don't have any items for this dude. That sucks. Hey. Why? I just remember feeling welcomed in a way I never had before, especially by you and Doro. After running from place to place my entire life, it felt so nice. Of course I remember Zoe. It's a very important memory for me. See, here's the thing. That's the other reason why I want to play it, because I want to test my sanity. It's more of a sanity challenge, a game of chicken. Let's see, Dynamo on 100 meters, 5 energy, I can't get that. Rocket Boots, gain, none of these are actually useful, except for the leadership pipe. What does energy do? Oh, energy helps me with the board. Nah, I'm good. What's this whole other space for? It's just useless. I mean, I get aesthetics, but man, that's... Okay. Okay, so now I'm on the hard mode. Oh, that's... Okay, maybe I needed that energy thing more than I thought. Whew. There we go. Ow! Okay, we got out of that. Not bad. Pumpkin. Shortcut. Gain 10 boosts on close call. Cool down. Alright. Just a chance. I'll get the boost. Ultra Marathon. Whoa. That was a mine. I didn't even realize that was in my face. Oh, I didn't have enough for my... Ow. right into the flames, huh? I knew it was gonna do that. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, taking damage, invincibility for a little bit. When activate, slow down time and increase maneuverability. You know, that's actually looking kind of useful. Energy lease. On activate, use a grappling hook. Huh. Time dilation or grappling hook. What does that do? Oh. I got a little thingy. Oh, I can't use it here. Okay. I guess we'll figure it out in game. Is it irresponsible to let you have this? Interesting. Plutonium coin, gain 10 energy. Mysterious spring, burst of spring. On the spark. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this one. This is probably the most broken one in this game. Get sparks, get health. That is awesome. Ciao! Alright, cool. First run, not bad. Okay, let's see. Rust spot. Kind of oxymoronic now that I just literally grabbed. I am not going to that. That's minus sparks. I don't need minus sparks. Rust spot. I think, funny enough, I didn't do a single encounter this game. Hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. If I go this way, I also lose out on this. But I also lose out on another rest spot. I don't actually need that, so... We'll see let's do this one. Alright, so we're gonna go through a... Whoa. Whoa! Ow! What just happened? I pressed it by accident and it just went flying into something. So since the year stream is wrapping up, what are your goals for streaming next year? Okay, so let me think since we got some time. My goals for next year is I want to start incorporating more AI features. Specifically, as you notice, there isn't a model or avatar, right? So I want to add a model or avatar I've been thinking about, or model avatar to this channel. So there's ways to create these little backdrops with AI. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. And I want to try to do that. And see how I can use that in here. So that's something to look forward to. Because I'm trying to get my yeah, so like if possible, I'd like to get this my current channel avatar as animated in a sense. So I wanted to get it upgraded a while ago, like get it refreshed, but I'm working on that still. But yeah, so I want to give that a shot. Game wise, I want to get us I want to okay, I'm sorry. Incomplete thought. Yeah! Grappling hook for the win! That was clutch. Y'all cannot tell me that wasn't the nicest thing y'all seen. My mouse just glitched. What the heck? Okay, I can think. Alright, let's up with the VTuber thing. I want to give y'all an environment. I want y'all to be able to see my face or see different aspects of me, right? So it's either I get myself a virtual background, right? A cool virtual background. Or I get the VTuber thing set up, okay? So that's the goal for next year. Next year also is I want to start making this less of a variety channel and more specific on something, right? Because right now I do like strategy, I do like speed, and I do like scary. So I'm trying to think maybe that's what I'll focus the channel around, maybe. Speed, strategy, maybe a little bit scary, or speed, strategy, and space, because Metroid. So it's like I'm trying to figure out where as a channel or where in terms of the game sense do I want to land in. So that's kind of what it is. I want direction there. I want to be able to crystallize that and let the channel be about something, because sometimes it's just random when the games I play. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's all over the place. And it is too many incomplete games, and that's a bigger goal. Finish the games I start. There's just too much in the back end that I'm like, oh my goodness, there's so many backlog games I have. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. Does that make sense? Because of course, community-wise, if it grows, we grow. But it's just more so I'm just. Let's re-roll this real quick. Cool down, gain 10% boost, 10 seconds. Adrenaline, already got something about like that. Spark pickup, gain 1% boost for 5 seconds. Gain 10% boost for every 6 seconds. With triggered. I'll do this one. It's automatic. No. The whole point of V2Me is to not show my face. But you notice how in the beginning I did show my face? I don't know if you ever can recall way back in those days, like Metroid Prime days, where I did show my face, I think, and whatnot. I want to get back into that because a lot of that immersion about feeling and seeing what I see, seeing how I feel and stuff like that, I think is missing. So I think it's actually kind of fun. So I'm like, if I can get back doing that, it'll be great. Because imagine if I can just show up like my face, but like in a different body. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, but yeah. If you don't remember, then that's cool. I mean, like, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really old, and I haven't done it in a while because camera quality sucks, and I got irritated that I couldn't fix it, so I just threw it away once it broke. Because once it broke, it gave me a perfect out to never get it back in again. So then, like, it's just interesting. Actually, I don't need the rest stop. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Oh, I missed out the encounter. Crud. Yeah, that's the point. I'm trying to let be less variety and more, themed. Does that make sense? I'm just the guy who plays stuff. This sucks. I might as well just go into it like this. There's no point in the rest stop. And so you would like to see more horror. I can make that happen. Not exactly what. see, like, see, I like my horror games to have a purpose outside of just being scary. Does that make sense? Oh gosh, we got fast. Okay, hold on. This game is not letting me talk to y'all. What is going on with my mouse? There we go. Oh, there we go, buddies. There we go, buddy. Okay. Yeah, I do want more horror games, right? It's just that, put it this way, I'm gonna be vulnerable for playing. I am weak a little bit, okay? I'm not gonna. Oh my gosh, I'm a bit weak, but it's one of those things that I like it. Oh no! Hold on a second. Random pit in the middle of nowhere. That got it. But see my reaction to throw me. Okay. The horror games that I play, I want them to be. Man, I don't know how to articulate what I want to say, but I want it to be less about horror for horror's sake, for all the body gore unnecessarily. I wanted it to be a bigger purpose. I wanted there to be an actual game around the horror. Does that make sense? Like, one of the scariest parts of Metroid for me was in the dark, trying to maneuver around the Metroids. I'm not sure what game it was. That I was in this dark alleyway. The power was out. I had to go through a maneuver, and I didn't have a way to stop them. Like, and they kept jump scaring me. But the purpose was to get a weapon to then wipe them out. That's an example of a horror game or a horror element that I like. I like the what is that game where you're trapped in space and it's a game, horror game, trapped in space. Maybe it's less horror and more thrill. Because Metroid Dread had that literal dreading element. You're being hunted. I like those kind of games where it doesn't just catch you in its instant death, but it takes a lot of maneuvering and skill and strategy to get around the threats. Oh man, I wish I could articulate this a little bit more. But I like the dread aspect of thrill. I like that Metroid part I said. I can't remember the other games, so I'm gonna let it go. Is there any other horror element? Like Five Nights at Freddy's. I like that game. Even it's not, to me it's not horrific, but it is scary enough to where it feels like there's stakes and you have to survive. I like those survival games, but it's like horror thrill with purpose. It's not just I'm being scared for scare's sake, like walking through a haunted house. Like, I don't know if you've ever been to a haunted house physically, where it's like you're in the place and the whole point of it is to, get scared. It would be different if it was like a horror escape room. Then I can deal with it, I think. Or rather, if I say deal with it, I think I would enjoy it more. Because lately a lot of horror is just unnecessary body gore or body dysmorphation. It's just like it's more so producing an ugly scene than actually producing a feeling of thrill or being hunted in a sense. I like those games where I'm being hunted, I'm challenged to escape, and even better if I can turn the tables and get the guy or get the hunter becomes the hunted. It's not so, that's what I said, I like the games, but doesn't mean I hate all horror. So it's like, as long as there's like, I know it's a bit difficult. Once I build up a decent games base, or a decent game list, I'll send that to you, and then you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And that way, it will just make a lot more sense overall. Because I'm not trying to be difficult. Let's see, reroll nothing. Whatever. Pocket snack. These whack stuff. The gore fits the theme. It hits more than being pointless. Like, because again, I'm not against gore. I mean, I live and breathe Mortal Kombat. Hello? I'm not against spooky. It's just that I don't want it mindless. Like, lately, especially some of these Mortal Kombat fatalities as of recently, it's just mindless torture. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's creative, yeah. Some of it is just like, okay, that's just unnecessary, dude. Alright, bring it on. Yeah! I have lost to you for the last time. I am now broken beyond belief! Meet your maker! Crap! I thought I got high enough. Because I was being greedy with my grapple. I command thee, kneel! Ow! There has to be a better way to avoid that stupid thing, man. Ow. This is annoying. You're just running from me. Okay, finally. Dude! I can't get speed. you don't! There are no sparks anywhere, by the way. Ow. Yeah. Revenge! Revenge is mine! Heir's determination. How fitting. My determination. Okay. After taking damage, gain more speed. Let's go. That is my. Can I get this like on a not a tattoo, but maybe like on a necklace for me? That fits exactly what I'm about. The harder I get hit, the faster I go. Oh, karma. Oh, well. Huh. That's, kind of what happens after. Anyway, delayed emergency. I think this is telling a story. The faster I get hit, the faster I go. Then I taste karma because I don't know when to quit. Then I have to activate my delayed emergency device. To try to get out of here. But I end up looking like a clown. Okay. I quit. With these clown shoes. Oh my gosh. Alright. So I've restored my honor. I did it. I made it through. You did something, alright. I just run, kapow. Oh, okay. I was so scared, but then bam, the big ugly thing was scared instead. Yeah, unfortunately, you're also still here. What do you mean? I thought the end of the shard might lead you away from here to somewhere better. I wouldn't leave without you. No matter how old I am? Wow. Don't you dare. My noble sacrifice means more than that. Wait, how do we even... What? What kind of twist? Okay. My hypothetical noble sacrifice. But for now, suppose our exploration continues. The endless shard. Somewhere in the hub world there's a shard that is different to all others. If you want to see how far you can truly run, seek it out. Seek it out. The endless shard. And of course it's shaped like a figure 8. Alright, so this is one world that just can't be saved. I guess. Alright, cool. Alright, gentlemen, ladies and germs, that'll be it for me on today. It's been fun, but I gotta run. Catch me if you can on next Saturday, and we'll continue Haste, or might even surprise you with something else. It depends. If you do get the Metroid 4 on release, let me know how it plays, and I'll try to get that as soon as I can too. Aside from that, yeah, it's been fun. I forgot my own outro. Alright, enjoy the rest of your weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week, and take it easy. Bye.